Hello, my name is Priska Segale of Gold Imperial Academy, where we focus on teaching students pattern drafting and garment construction. Today, let's talk circles. Circles can be used as any part of our garment, be it as a skirt, as a top, a dress, or a sleeve or part of a sleeve, and so much more. You probably know how to construct the full circle and the half of a circle. In this video, I'll quickly run through that, but focus more on how to construct for the 3/4 of a circle and the 1/4 of a circle. Let's get started. I'll be using the following parameters to construct my circles. Circumference 20 inches. Please note that this is without a zipper allowance, so if you're adding a zipper, please add your zipper allowance to your round measurement before calculating your radius. I'll be using length 5 inches. I've also calculated my radius, and these are the values below. For my full circle, 3.18. For my half of a circle, 6.36 inches. And for my 3/4 of a circle, I have 4.24, and for the 1/4 of a circle, my value is 12.7 inches. These are without the hemming allowance and the sewing allowance, so you need to add that when you are constructing your circle. Add your length plus your radius value. Mark the value on your paper and fold in 4 as shown. So for mine, it will be 3.18 plus 5 inches, which will give me 8.18, and plus my hemming allowance, that will give me 8.68. My hemming allowance is 0.5, so I'll mark that on my paper and fold in 4. So go ahead and mark the value of your radius and the length of your circle from one end of your paper to the other. Use a push pin to hold on your tape measure as you move around. However, without a push pin, ensure your tape is at the edge of your paper as you measure. Mark out the value of your radius on your paper. Mine is 3.18, so I'll be doing that. And also mark out the value of the length of your circle. Mine is 5 inches plus the seam allowance, that will be 5.5, so I'll mark that out as well. So go ahead and connect the points both at the hem and at the radius of your circle. Add your seam allowance above your seam line and also add your grain lines and cut out. I wouldn't be doing that right now because I am only running through how to cut your circle and also your half circle. Also confirm your measurement to be sure that your round measurement is what you have on your paper. For the half of a circle, fold your paper in 2. Mark your radius and length as we did for the full circle. Confirm, cut out, and also indicate your grain lines, center back and center front, just as we did the other time. So I promised that I was going to lay emphasis on the 3/4 of a circle. Our radius for the 3/4 of a circle is 4.24, okay? And our length is 5. Add hemming allowance to that and we'll have 9.74. So I'll mark that out on my paper and then fold. I'll fold as though I am going to make a full circle. So the next thing I will do is to mark out my radius just the way we marked out the radius of the other circles, and also mark out my length, connect and cut it out. So I'll quickly show you how to do that. So here we are. I have marked out my radius and also the length of my circle. So the next thing I will do is to take my seam allowance outside of my seam line. If you do not take your measurement on the outside of your seam line, what happens is that your round measurement becomes wider than it should be, because you can see if you're sewing on this line, okay, is already wider than this, which should be the correct point where you are to sew. All right, so I'll just connect that together. So here is my seam allowance. Confirm that the measurement you have is same as your round measurement. However, you can eliminate excess by deducting 0.25 from your radius. When you are done calculating, whatever value you have, you reduce by 0.25. okay? Otherwise, you can ease in your excess when you are sewing. So I'll just go ahead and cut this and show you. So here is our circle. However, don't forget that what we need is a 3/4 of a circle. So I'm going to number these round 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the next thing to do is to cut out a part of the circle, that is 1/4 of that circle. So here is the 3/4 of our circle. Okay, you can see it, I've cut out a part of it. So to get our center front and our center back, I'll fold in two like so, and fold again. Mark out my center front right here and my center back on this line. If I were adding a zipper, my zipper comes in here. So now we are moving on to the 1/4 of a circle. For the 1/4 of a circle, all we need is a single paper, that is, our paper will be unfolded. Mark out your radius. Mine is 12.7, so I've gone ahead and marked that on my paper. Also mark your length. Mine is 5, so I'll be marking that on my paper as well. Now connect all the points just like we did for the other circles and cut out. So here it is. This is our 1/4 of a circle. Indicate your CBCF and your green line. Thank you so much for joining us on today's class. I hope you learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to like and also hit the subscribe bell so you can get notification when we post new videos. My name is Priska Segale. Thank you for watching. Bye.